Hello and welcome. I'm Grim, and this is Life is Feudal Forest Village. Okay, so if you remember last time, I reset the village just because we were failing quite badly on the first attempt. But at the moment, everything seems fine. Everyone's happy. We have had a couple of deaths, but only two. But we do have people coming and people, well, I guess children on the way. Okay, so we survived the first winter okay. We've got ourselves a nice little farm growing some potatoes and useful things. So we'll maybe put another farmer in there and we'll speed things up on that front. Okay, so one thing that I haven't really played about with yet is getting the coop to work, but I think originally it's because I didn't have any grain, and I'm reasonably sure it's grain that will be needed. So I'll see if we can set up a little area there, so the food production and coop. I wonder if we'll have enough space actually down here. We can do a little one. Tell you what, we'll flatten off that area, and that should give us enough space there. Okay, so we'll get that hurried along. Nothing else to change there? No, okay. So I guess I'll need to start building out this way as well, get that area flattened, I think. And then we'll flatten a higher area up here to extend the village as the ground raises that little bit there. But what I have been thinking about is possibly putting a road from the village up through into the main forest areas, and then put some hunters and some lumberjacks and foresters off in the wild areas, or at least areas further away from the village as it is now. Okay, not quite flat, tell you what. We'll quickly throw two people in there and see if that speeds things up. So what size of coop can we currently get there anyway? None, because it's waiting on the building. Okay, so I'd covered a few of the pieces yesterday, but I hadn't covered all of them, so I'll have a quick look through. So we do have likes of ports, which is actually quite an impressive looking building there. That's not too bad. Schools, so that children for education increases productivity. So the schools will help with productivity, I guess. And here we go, taverns, that's going to keep people happy. Herbalists, so that's going to be more for healing workers, I believe, there. Well, at least getting the materials for healing the workers, and of course the healer's shop. Again, quite self-explanatory. So, the pyre for one corpse in the area. I don't think we'll need to bother with burning corpses just yet, although we probably do have a couple lying around somewhere, I'm sure. Crypts. Okay, capacity for 5 corpses. And what else? Well, again, pretty self-explanatory there. And where are we? So we also have, let's see, castle walls, gates, stone towers, watchtowers. Ooh, an actual keep, which is a reasonable sort of size there. Castle barns, castle smithies. So I think with the likes of the smithies will get better tools, which will make people more efficient at their jobs. Markets, so resource exchanges, donkey farm, okay, and accountants. So I'm guessing the markets, I did see the other day, where is it, was there a caravan? Caravan stables, so I'm guessing the combination of the caravan stables and the markets places, wherever that was again, sorry, yep, there we go, markets. So I'd imagine the combination of the two there, if you had separate villages, would help trade between them. And of course you've got your roads, we have these signposts, I guess, printers, lampposts, scarecrows and statues. Then I think that's your wooden fencing there, is it? Yeah, the wood fencing and some basic stone walls, which are going to be the lower level ones instead of actual castle walls. No, we'll resume, that's right. Oh, so that's just other functions. Okay. So anyway, we've completed this area now, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll try putting down a coop. Okay, so you're gonna fit into a nice size? Nope. Okay, so we'll go 22 by 10 and see how that works out for us. So going from what I remember in the original game, which was feudal coops, mainly chickens and rabbits, so you'd get yourself some sort of meats and possibly some sort of hides if it was the rabbits you were keeping. But we'll have to see on that one. So I guess in preparation what I'll do is I'll take one of the builders out, and where are we? Coop. Herdsman. I'm guessing it must be a herdsman then? I don't think there's a specific coop one down here actually. Nothing I can see, so I think it's probably going to be a herdsman that we'll need. Yes, that's fine. Ooh, we have a chicken. And yeah, that looks like we have someone there. So it looks like we can relocate to other coops as well. So what do you require? Water, oats. So oats. I'll tell you what we'll look at then is maybe doubling up on having a second farm, which can supply you some oats. Don't think it needs to be too big. And where was it? So there was a well somewhere, wasn't there? Municipal. A well. So if we stick a well, hopefully there, I'll give everything access to water. That doesn't need anything there, so that's fine. It's just this one which needs water and oats. So, yep, we still have 2 farmers. I'll tell you what, we'll drop one of those ones. And oats. Okay. So hopefully having oats will keep our chickens happy. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to increase the number of chickens, but you know, what can you do? Okay, so would like that second farmer to start on doing some oats, please, if you're around anywhere. Be awfully handy. To and farm, okay, there he goes. So that's the farmers all happy there. I presume everything else is okay. Possibly starting to need some more logs again. Firewood are all fine. So meat and fruit, I guess, is two things that we'll need to try and look at. So what about a hunter? Is the hunter there? So they do have a radius effect, which isn't amazingly large. So what I'll do is I'll start terraforming over this way then. See if we get some land set up for extending the village a little bit. Okay. You know what, I reckon that sort of area, that will do me. Just jump that into high speed. And hopefully this will get sorted soon enough. It would be nice to have a few more people actually coming in. Just double check, see what space we have. So I think we've actually only got space for one more person, so we're going to need to get another house down or up, I do believe. Could we? Yeah, we can upgrade these. Tell you what, we'll give that a try. Set that for an upgrade. But yeah, we are starting to run low on logs now actually. So what are you guys doing? You've kind of harvested a lot of what's there. You might have to remove that building again, as I was saying earlier. Move into the forest with it so it has a little bit of area to actually do its job without being within a town itself. Because I'm not too sure how well that would actually work, building trees within the town. But of course you can always select into someone and build them yourself. If we just jump down here, let's have a look at you. So yeah, bring up number 2, and we can go about planting trees wherever, I think, actually. So I'll throw one in there. And I think that's it, it's a little sapling growing. And we'll just start another one somewhere. Anywhere. Oh, I'm still waiting for it to become unlocked again. So just take a second. Okay. So I'll tell you what, we'll chuck another one in around here just so we have a couple close for when they become ready. And yep, that looks like there's someone needing a house now. So as I said, eventually if we can get this one upgraded, hopefully that'll be another house for us. For the moment, we're going to need resources. We'll just collect everything, I think, in that area there. I'll speed up a little bit again there. Ooh, so now we're up to 2 chicken. That's not too bad. Oh, we can kill one animal at a time, but I think until we get a couple more chickens, I'm not going to start killing off the stock, basically. Okay. So something else we're going to have to start looking at some point is going to be more resources like the metal and stone, and then we can start looking at blacksmith shops and getting some better tools and lots of the furnaces as well, kilns and everything. So a little bit left to do there. In fact, I'm not too sure if we have the resources up. Looks like we have hay Yeah, haystone and logs. So in theory they should be okay. But people are getting hungry for some reason. So, what was I thinking for here again? Fruit, that's what it was. Let's see if we can possibly put down an orchard. So, where are we, orchard? There we go. So it seems to be a reasonable sort of minimal size to it. Is there going to be enough space to put one in there? We'll see, is there... Ha ha ha! We have space around there. So the 22 by 10, I think that'll do it for us. But again, we're going to need logs. So hopefully once this area is cleared, that'll give us somewhere close to the amount of logs we need. And we're still needing that one. Can I increase the importance there, I believe? So with luck that'll get started a little bit quicker once everyone's managed to harvest everything. But I think for the moment what we'll do is we'll leave it on high speeds. Oh no, we've just had 2 people die I think there. I don't know why they starved. There is technically food. You see, we got vegetables, we got a little bit of meat, there's a hell of a lot of fish. So, unless they just don't like feeding themselves, I'm not too sure what we can do there. Okay, but it's coming towards late summer. I kind of want to start thinking about getting the potatoes harvested at some point soon. And the oats, are they... That's fine, oats are getting harvested, so that will keep us in food for the chickens. Which do we now have 4. That's not too bad. So I presume that they'd start producing eggs for us at some point. But there's no real way of harvesting eggs, it's just kill one animal. I guess seeing as we have 4, we probably lose one. So yeah, we do have a couple of meat there. Is he gonna go off and fill the warehouse? Fill the barn? In the barn? The barn. Doesn't seem to have done much with it at the moment. He just seems to be taking care of chickens. Okay. Right, but I guess that leaves us free to do something around here. Get rid of the builder. Tell you what, we'll throw in a fisherman there. Yeah, I guess that's all we can really do with that one. Everyone seems to be asleep. Why are you asleep? We need resources. No resources for production. So yeah, we do kind of need everything down here harvested. Come on, guys. Can we get rid of him? Yeah, we'll ditch him. One of the farmers, and we'll put you back into builders. And hopefully they'll start getting everything. Okay, but it is becoming full, so I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead and gather the crops in. But as to why they're not picking up the food, I'm not too sure from there. I mean, what are we... We've got eggs, I guess, and meat. It does confuse me. Okay. This looks like we have a child which is grown up now, so they'll be one of the teenagers. So I guess we could start thinking about schools and stuff, but I think for the moment we'll hold off for the resources. Almost have enough to get the upgraded house there. Is that something going with? So more woods. Come on, we need these things gathered, guys. If they want to listen to me anyway. But, I'm not entirely sure what some of these people are doing. They don't appear to be doing too much, to be honest with you. Apart from the farmer and the herdsman, or whatever you are. No, herdsman, yep. We're slowly getting more chicken, which is good. But finally winter has come. Okay, so we'll drop the farmer. I think we probably lost a good bit of food there actually, so we're going to have to start thinking about harvesting before fall. Anyway, sorry, ditch the farmer. We'll go for a hunter, see if that can bring us in any more food. We have a good supply of logs, so I'll tell you what, we'll ditch the lumberjack and put you to forestry. So with any luck... Is that... No, that's lumberjacks, that's fine. So with any luck we can actually use the forestry and start planting more things, although winter you can't really plant. It'd be more harvesting of trees, but as I said, it's just outside of the radius now. Door. We must have picked up enough resources. It looks like one of our little shacks is getting finished for upgrading. There we go. So it seems to just added a little room to the side. But you know, that's not too bad. It looks fairly nice anyway. Okay, food reserves are low. I don't see how. I mean, we've got a reasonable supply of meats, fish, vegetables. No one's eating grains. So I guess we really should look at things like windmills, bakeries, that sort of thing. I think there was a hunter just killed one of the bears. That's fine. So how are we doing down here? 8. We have 8 chickens. Tell you what, we'll kill a couple of those, bring it back down to 6. Okay, well, again, there's not really much to be done through winter apart from trying to survive. And if you haven't got your resources before winter, then, you know, tough luck. You're probably going to run out of everything and die, like I did in the second episode. But at least we have enough firewood, so hopefully people won't be freezing to death. And hopefully we have enough room in the houses for people. So yeah, we've got a couple of spaces there, possibly another space there. But we will probably need to start building more houses at some point. Or at least bigger homes. That might be the way forward, actually. But, I'll tell you what's what I'll do is I'll call it a day there, and hopefully next spring, in the next episode, we'll start actually building the village a little more. We'll try and get everything finished, looks at the orchard, and possibly start looking at some of the other resources that would... Oh, no. Fire? Fire? They've put it out. That's good. I was gonna say the hunting cabin is basically the only thing keeping us going, but anyway, folks, I'll catch up with you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and remember to hit thumbs up, subscribe, and go check out Meta's channel as well. Okay, thanks now. Bye bye.